Yep, and in case you didn't hear that, we'll be starting at 8:30 today. Not 8 o'clock, 8:30. So I'll be back in about 20 minutes. Well, good evening. It's about 8:30, maybe a little bit later where you are because of the slight delay by all the technology. This goes to YouTube, YouTube goes to you, and all of that jazz. So it's about 8:30 anyway, and we're about ready to get started. We did have a bit of a confusion regarding the times. Usually we start at 8 o'clock. For some reason, we're starting at 8:30. I think it was autofill on the Facebook post. Must have put 8:30 by accident. Anyway, never mind, we're here now. Sorry for anybody who joined at 8 o'clock and then disappeared for 25 minutes to half an hour or so. Got my boot ready. The beer boot. Survived all this year. Now, if you remember, back in March, April time, I said I'd probably never run out of questions when we were doing this twice a week. Well, I've run out of questions. So what I've done is unashamedly plagiarised some other quizzes, put them all together, and there we have it. Hopefully I'll think of something a bit more original and along the lines of we used to for next week. So let's see how many people are playing. But don't spill the beer. Right, we've got Kieran, Mama, hello. Debbie's playing. There's probably a few more as well, but these notifications come through strangely at the moment for some reason. Let's see what the telephone says. It doesn't say a lot. Anyway, we'll crack on. We've got the usual 2 rounds to start with. I've amalgamated them into 1 round this week, so instead of having 2 rounds of 10 questions, we've got 1 round of 20 questions. They are based on general knowledge and entertainment, but they're a bit mixed up, which is why I've put them all in 1 round. And we've got pictures, we've got a Marmite round, and we have a final round of music, as usual. Miss Helen is talking to a friend about AD issues, I guess. Jenny and Victoria are playing. Excellent. Hello. We will do a little prize draw. I'll sort that out later. The prize is going to be some sweets, obviously. And, well, be good luck to anybody who enters. So we're going to start with question 1, which is nice and easy. Question 1, what is the biggest animal in the world? Question 1, what is the biggest or the largest animal in the world? I think my jumper was on a hanger that was a bit too small for it, so it's got these little collar-like things going on, I suppose. Tried to pull them out all day, but they seem to spring back. Question number 1, what is the biggest animal in the world? Yep, Marianne's playing now as well. Hello. Is it a left boot or a right boot? Let's have a look. I'll hold it down here so I can line it with my feet. It's a right boot. That answers your question. Question number 2. Sorry about this one. It's one of them. If placed in alphabetical order, which of the USA's 50 states would come first? So question number 2, if placed in alphabetical order, which of the USA's 50 states would come first? That's given me an idea for next week. Oh, Matt's playing. Oh, Matt. Debbie's playing. Bruce. David. Nicola and Woody are playing. Hello. Okay, we're on to question number 3 now, which is: how many times has Andy Murray won Wimbledon playing singles? Obviously, Andy Murray's a Scottish tennis player. Sometimes he's British, depending on whether he's won or not. So basically, how many times has he beaten British? Question 3, how many times has Andy Murray won Wimbledon playing singles? Jay's playing. Hello. Question number 4. Which country is brie cheese originally from? Question 4. Which country is brie cheese originally from? Question number 5. In which movie or book franchise would you find the character Katniss Everdeen? There's a series of books and a series of films. They have the character Katniss Everdeen. What's the series called? Question 5. In which franchise would you find the character Katniss Everdeen? An annoying bit of hair. Question number 6. In what year was Heinz established? The company that puts baked beans in tins, Heinz. What year was it established? It's a bit tricky that, so maybe we'll go within 10 years. So within 10 years, what year was Heinz established? Question number 7, at the time of writing of this question, which was May 2020, but I don't think it's changed. Who is 5th in line to the throne? That's the British throne, not the Spanish one or anything. So question number 7, who is 5th in line to the throne? I'll give you a king. I'll give you a king. I'll give you a clue. It will be a king, not a queen. Moving on, question number 8. What is the capital city of Iceland? You don't get any bonus points for scoring it correctly. Question number 8. What is the capital city of Iceland? Question number 9. Sports. Who came second in the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2019? So question 9. Who came second in the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2019? That's which team, not who individually. Question number 10. In what year did Margaret Thatcher die? Question number 10. In what year did Margaret Thatcher die? Just going away for a second while you think about that. It's not a break or anything, I just need a bit of a tissue. Oh, there we go. That's better for all of us, I think. So the previous question was number 10. In what year did Margaret Thatcher die? And question number 11. In the world of beer, what does IPA stand for? I think I've got some around here somewhere. Got some in here. Ah, yes, there we go. There. See, the IPA, what does IPA stand for? Still had a bit in. Question number 12, again an easy one. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Question 12, who painted the Mona Lisa? Okay, question number 13. Which planet is closest to the Sun? I think Jupiter and Saturn are going to be in alignment tomorrow night at some point. But that's not part of the quiz. Question 13. Which planet is closest to the Sun? Question 14. What is Queen Elizabeth II's surname? What's the Queen's surname? If you're going to write her a letter and you put Mrs. on it, it wouldn't be Mrs. Queen, it would be Mrs. Elizabeth, whatever her surname is. Question 14. What is Queen Elizabeth II's surname? Question number 15. Topical for this time of year, I suppose, but in the series Only Fools and Horses, who played Del Boy Trotter? Had to make sure it was the right one on the question. So in Only Fools and Horses, who played Del Boy? Thinking about it, it might be quite difficult for younger people. Getting on a bit now, that series. Question number 16. What is the largest country in the world? Question 16. What is the largest country in the world? And that's by size, not population. Question number 17. Which fashion designer reportedly had a relationship with Winston Churchill? Question 17. Which fashion designer reportedly had a relationship with Winston Churchill? Question 18. How many valves does the heart have? I'll repeat that a bit clearer. Question 18. How many valves does the heart have? Question 18. How many valves does the heart have? That's human heart. Just going to check this next one, so I'm not sure on it. Oh, it turns out it's right. Question 19. What is the name of the school in sex education? Apparently that's a British comedy drama television series. Don't think I've heard of it. So question 19. What is the name of the school in the British TV series Sex Education? Okay, finally for this round, question number 20. In Harry Potter, what is the name of the Weasley's house? So the Weasley's house, it's got a name, just what is that name? Apparently Sex Education is a decent series that's on Netflix. I haven't seen it. So question 20, in Harry Potter, what is the name of the Weasley's house? Right, while you think about those, I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes. Yep, I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes, so if you need the little boys or little girls room, then now's a good time to do it. I'll be back shortly with some pictures, a Marmite round, and some music questions. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, I seem to be back. Just give people a moment to get back from whatever they've been doing. Right now, my friend from a long time ago is sailing across the Pacific Ocean on his own from LA to Hawaii. All on his own. He says it's a bit lonely, especially at night, but the view of the stars is amazing. He's a brave bloke. I don't think I wouldn't mind going out on a boat, but on my own for several thousand miles of nothingness, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Well, good luck to him. He's hoping to be in Hawaii for Christmas Day. Depends on the wind, I guess. Right, if we're all back, I'm going to go through these answers now for the first 20 questions. Okay, question number 1. What is the biggest animal in the world? The biggest animal in the world is the blue whale. I'm sure most people know that. Question number 2. If placed in alphabetical order, which of the USA's 50 states would come first? It begins with an A, the second letter is an L, the third letter is an A, and it's Alabama. I think I would have gone for Alaska, but it's not, it's Alabama. Whichever would come last is going to be in probably next week's quiz. Question number 3, how many times has Andy Murray won Wimbledon playing singles? Well, that's twice. Once in 2013 against Novak Djokovic, and in 2016 against Milo Raonic, something like that. I'm not a follower of tennis, so I'm not going to try. So the answer to question number 3, Andy Murray has won Wimbledon playing singles twice. Question number 4, which country is brie cheese originally from? Well, that's France. Brie cheese, it's originally from France. Question 5. In which franchise would you find the character Katniss Everdeen? That's the Hunger Games. The answer to number 5, the Hunger Games. Pretty good book actually as well. It's more, not exactly an adult book, but it is still a good read. I recommend it. By Suzanne something or other. Can't remember her name offhand. Question number 6. In what year was Heinz established? Well, I said we could probably go within 10 years because it's a bit tricky to get it exact, but it was 1869. If you put anything between 1860 and 1879, then that'll do. Question number 7. At the time of writing, which was May 2020 for this question, who is 5th in line to the throne? I don't think it's changed, but it was Prince Louis of Cambridge. Not a clue on that one. So the answer to question 7 apparently is Prince Louis of Cambridge. Question number 8. The capital of Iceland is Reykjavik. Probably different spellings knocking about there, but you know what you've put. So Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland. Question 9. Who came second in the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2019? It was the Netherlands. The answer to number 9, the Netherlands. In 10, question 10 that is, what year did Margaret Thatcher die? It was 2013, the 8th of April 2013. Hear the cry of rejoice from many, many miners. Question 11. What does IPA stand for? It's Indian Pale Ale, or India Pale Ale if you like. Question 11. IPA, it stands for India or Indian Pale Ale. They had to make a bit, during colonial times, they had to make it a bit stronger because it had to be transported from the UK to India. That's why it's called IPA, India Pale Ale. Question 12. Who painted the Mona Lisa? It was Leonardo da Vinci. Question 13. Which planet is closest to the Sun? That's Mercury. Question 14. What is Queen Elizabeth II's surname? Well, her full name is Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor. Her surname is Windsor. Has it always been Windsor? I guess so. Question 15. Who plays Del Boy Trotter in Only Fools and Horses? That's David Jason. Question 16. The largest country in the world? That's Russia. If you look on the map, it's massive. Question 16. The largest country in the world is Russia. Question number 17. Which fashion designer reportedly had a relationship with Winston Churchill? And that was Coco Chanel. Coco Channel, as it's written down here, but Coco Chanel. Question number 18. How many valves does the heart have? That's the human heart. It's 4. They are the mitral, the tricuspid, aortic, and pulmonic. Okay, just to be clear, the football question, let's have a look. Yeah, it was who came second in the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2019? That was the Netherlands. USA won it. The question was for who came second. If I didn't make that clear, then, well, that's my fault. But if you put the winner, then you obviously know who comes second as well, so that's fine too. Question 19. What is the name of the school in sex education? Which I haven't seen. Apparently it's a decent show on the Netflix. It's called Moordale High. And finally for that round, question 20. In Harry Potter, what is the name of the Weasleys' house? It's the Burrow. Okay, we're going to move on to the pictures next. We don't have any pictures. The laptop was being used for a virtual carol service before I set it up for the quiz. and I need to put the pictures actually on it, which I couldn't do, so we don't have pictures. Instead, we've got virtual pictures, or virtual pictures. So what I'm going to do is describe some objects rather than showing the picture of them, and what you have to do is guess what it is. For example, if I said it's made of wax and has a wick, then it would be a candle. These are all based on Christmas. So the next 10 questions I'm going to describe things. You just have to decide what it is. We're on question number 21 now. You stand under me to get a kiss. Again, these are all Christmas themed. I describe it, you decide what it is. You stand under me to get a kiss. Just going to fetch a beer. And while I open this, I'll move on to number 2 because, or 22, because 21 was easy. Question number 22. You open me every day in December until Christmas Eve. What is it? You open me every day in December until Christmas Eve. Sorry for all the up and downness. Anyone remembers the advert? Save your thankses, I'll have a pint of Bankses. Going back a bit now. Moving on to question number 23. I contain a hat, a joke, and sometimes a toy. I'll hold it up in case I spill it and you can have a laugh. So question 23, I contain a hat, a joke, and sometimes a toy. What is it? Helen wrote these in a hurry earlier when we realised we couldn't use the laptop to put any pictures on. Sorry about tramping it. Question number 24. I am a round green vegetable that people love to eat at Christmas. Well, not everybody. I do. I think they're great. And question 24. I am a round green vegetable that people love to eat at Christmas. I've heard they go well with bacon as well. I haven't tried it, but there's a lot of decent reviews out there with a little round vegetable with bacon. Question 25. You put this female on top of your tree. This has got bits crossed out. You put this female on top of your tree. Question number 26. You hang me up on Christmas Eve to receive some presents. I think traditionally people used to hang them on the fireplace. Don't know if they do anymore. Mine were always on the end of the bed. But you hang them up on Christmas Eve to receive some presents. Might have been able to word that better, to be honest, but I won't say it, she's not here. Question 27. The most common meat to eat on Christmas Day. These were written in a hurry. Question 27. The most common meat to eat on Christmas Day. Question number 28. He comes down the chimney if he can fit. Question number 28. He comes down the chimney if he can fit. Question 29. This plant is evergreen. Question 29. This plant is evergreen. And finally, for the picture round, they entertain us at our door. Maybe not this year, but for question 30, they entertain us at our door. I did have a pen, it's disappeared. Okay, we're going to move on to Marmite round now. One thing we remember from when we were doing other Marmite rounds, I think it all started was when we did a true or false round. And some people were saying, oh, I hate true or false, and some people were saying, oh, I love true or false. Then we did Homer or Trump. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Well, today we're doing true or false again. We'll have to find another Homer and Trump, because they're quite entertaining. These are all facts about Christmas. All you have to do is decide if they're true or false. So moving on to question 31. The first printed Christmas card was invented in 1843 by Sir Henry Cole. Is that true or is it false? The first printed Christmas card was invented in 1843 by Sir Henry Cole. Question 32. The word Advent comes from the Latin adventus, meaning arrival or coming. Is that true or is that false? The word Advent comes from the Latin adventus, meaning arrival or coming. True or false? Fact or fiction? Yay or nay? Question number 33. Orthodox Christians mark Christmas on the 7th of December. Is that true or false? Orthodox Christians mark Christmas on the 7th of December. Question number 34. Jingle Bells wasn't originally written as a Christmas song. True or false? Jingle Bells was not originally written as a Christmas song. Is that true or is that false? Question 35. Astronauts broadcast Silent Night from space in 1965. Guessing that's the carol. Question 35. Astronauts broadcast the song Silent Night from space in 1965. Question 36. In the USA, during November to December, 4,700 people on average go to the emergency room with Christmas decoration related accidents. So question number 36. In the USA, on average during November and December, 4,700 people go to the emergency room with Christmas decoration related accidents. Question 37. There were 6 white Christmases in the UK in the 20th century. Question 37. There were 6 white Christmases in the UK in the 20th century. Is it true or is it false? Snow or no snow? Snow or sneas? Question 38. For 13 years between 1647 and 1660, Christmas was banned in the UK by Cromwell after the English Civil War. The question 38. For 13 years between 1647 and 1660, Christmas was banned in the UK by Cromwell after the English Civil War. Is that true or false? Can you ban Christmas? You can stop people meeting, that's for sure. Question 39. The first Christmas in the UK was supposedly held in York in 921 AD. So question 39. The first Christmas in the UK was supposedly held in York in 921 AD. Is that right? Is it wrong? Fact, fiction, true or false? Okay, finally for this round, and maybe the quiz, because I can't find any music questions. I know Helen got a phone call while she was writing them, and it doesn't appear she got round to doing the music questions. So I think this is going to be the final question. Question 40. Boxing Day is also celebrated as St. Stephen's Day. Is that true or is that false? So question 40. Boxing Day is also celebrated as St. Stephen's Day. True or false? Yes or no? Yeah, I've got the music round for last quiz, but no, it doesn't appear like we got round to doing the music quiz. The music round. So sorry about that. That's confused me a little bit. Right, what I'm going to do now is have a tiny, couple of minute break. Toilet. See the stars. I'll go and ask Helen if she did write the last round or not. Then I'll come back, go through the answers, and we'll do the prize draw for the sweets. I haven't allocated anybody a number for the prize draw yet, but I will do it shortly. Oh, good luck. Okay, I'm back. I've just had a word with Helen. She's still on the phone. She's been on the phone for an hour and 34 minutes now. Well, that's just a thing women do, isn't it? Once they get on the phone, they're on it all night. She can talk the hind legs off a donkey. In fact, if she was hosting the quiz, we'd still be on question 1. She would natter that much. Hope she doesn't watch it back. Right, we'll go through some answers now, and then we'll do a prize draw. Okay, so we had the picture round with no pictures, so instead I described some Christmas items, and all you had to do was decide what that item was or is. And the first one, which I think was question number 21, you stand under me to get a kiss. That was mistletoe. I do expect full marks from everybody on this round. Number 22, you open me every day in December until Christmas Eve. Well, that's an advent calendar. Um, 23, I contain a hat, a joke, and sometimes a toy. That's a cracker, Christmas cracker. 24, I am a round green vegetable that people love to eat at Christmas. It's Brussels sprout. I don't think everybody loves to eat them at Christmas or any other time. I happen to, I like them. 25, you put this female on top of your tree. That's an angel or a fairy, if you like. I think usually it's an angel. Some people call them fairies. Some people put a star on top as well. Question 26, you hang me up on Christmas Eve to receive some presents. That's the stocking. 27, the most common meat to eat on Christmas Day is turkey. Believe it or not. Not sure if that's 100% true, because a lot of people eat duck and goose and chicken and beef. But, and then there's all the other countries in the world as well. But it's turkey, isn't it, really? Number 28, he comes down the chimney if he can fit. It's Santa. Santa Claus, Father Christmas, whatever you want to call him. 29, this plant is evergreen. Well, I thought maybe you could put holly or something like that, but the answer's Christmas tree. And question number 30, they entertain us at our door on a normal year. Carol singers. Okay, moving on to what turned out to be the final round. Question 31. The first printed Christmas card was invented in 1843 by Sir Henry Cole. And that's true, it was. He had that many friends on his address book that he was sick of writing letters to them all, so he just made a printed thing that he could put his name on and send it away, save him time. And that's how the Christmas card was born. Number 32, the word Advent comes from the Latin adventus, meaning arrival or coming. And that's true, it does, it did, or it is. Question 33, Orthodox Christians mark Christmas on the 7th of December. Was that true or false? It was false. They mark it on the 7th of January. Number 34. Jingle Bells wasn't originally written as a Christmas song. That's true, it was written for Thanksgiving. Oh, apparently a tree is not a plant. It is, it's a plant. If you put holly, that's fine, because the question was a bit confusing. And where are we now? Uh, 35. Astronauts broadcast Silent Night from space in 1965. Well, that's false. They broadcast the Thanksgiving song Jingle Bells. Question 36. In the USA during November to December, on average 4,700 people go to the ER with Christmas decoration related accidents. That's false. The number is actually 14,700. Question 37. There were 6 white Christmases in the UK in the 20th century. Apparently that's true. Question 38. For 13 years between 1647 and 1660, Christmas was banned in the UK by Cromwell after the English Civil War. That's true, it was. Question 39. The first Christmas in the UK was supposedly held in York in 921 AD. Well, that's false. It was held in York in 521 AD. And finally, question 40. Boxing Day is also celebrated as St. Stephen's Day, and that's true. Okay, what I'm going to do now is do the prize draw. I've lost my pen again. Let's see who's playing. Where, Mr. Pen, where are you? Pen, my kingdom for a pen. There we go. Oh, I found it. So we're going to give you all some numbers, and then we'll randomly draw one of the numbers. Whoever gets it wins some sweets. I'm going to move my beer out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Right, Debbie, you've got number 1. Kieran, number 2. Woody, 3. Nicola, 4. Mama, 5. Matt, 6. Marianne, 7. Dave, 8. Bruce, 9. Jenny, 10. Victoria, 11. Jay, 12. Who else is in? I think I've got everybody. John and Emma are not playing because they've been placed into tier 4, and so they're trying to sort out what on earth they're going to do. If you'd like to send in some scores, I'll read them out for you, and you can see how well everybody has done. And have I missed anybody? I've got Debbie, Kieran, Woody, Nicola, Mama, Matt, Marianne, Dave, Bruce, Jenny, Victoria and Jay. No, I don't think I've missed anybody who wanted to enter. So we'll generate a number between 1 and 12. Don't know if you can see that. I'm going to hit the generate button. It's come up with number 6. Yeah, it's Matt. Well done. So Matt, you've won some sweets. Let us know what you want and I'll drop them over for you. Thank you very much for playing, everybody. I'm going to read out some scores now. And I was going to say, will we be back on Sunday? I'm not sure what day it is on Sunday. Obviously it's Sunday. Jay scored 22. Woody and Nick 35. Victoria, with help from Theo, 29. Debbie 29. Kieran 31. Marianne 33. Matt 24. Didn't do well on the Christmas round. It is out of 40 though, so it's not too bad. Debbie's convinced that trees are not plants. Okay, does anybody know what day it is next Sunday? Is it Christmas? Is it Boxing Day or something like that? Not entirely sure. There was a calendar hanging up there, but it's fallen off. It's that time of year when nobody knows what day it is. Alright, Sunday is the 27th of December, so if you like, we'll do another quiz at a similar time next Sunday. The Sunday after that is the 3rd of January, which is a new year. Hopefully a better one than this has been for everybody. Yep, Jay, Sunday is Sunday. Groundhog Day at the moment. Feels like it anyway. Yeah, Theo's birthday on the 27th. So yeah, we'll come back on Sunday the 27th, all being well, and we'll do another quiz then. Hopefully we'll have some pictures on, and everything will be back to normal. Well, as far as the quiz goes anyway, I don't think the world will be back to normal by then. Okay, right, thanks for playing, and we'll see you again on next Sunday. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have the best that you can. Well, say no more about that. Cheers, thanks for playing, good night.